Hello everybody, Richard here. Welcome back to another quick video where today I am going to be talking or showing you really quickly how to update your firmware on, I'm using a Canon R6, but I think it's pretty much the same for all, for most cameras. So bit of screen work, bit of work on the camera, but we're going to check that out now. So let's have a quick look at the screen first. Okay, so the first thing I would suggest doing is going to Google and typing in Canon firmware for the camera that you've got, in my case the R6, and we are going to click on the first one that comes up there, which is a Canon's website, and just make sure that you are then on the option for firmware. Now the latest version for the Canon R6 is version 1.4, and I think there's a couple of main things on here which are the main developments, one of which is it adds C-Log3, which I don't really use at the moment. Maybe I will one day, but I don't use C-Log3 at the moment. But I think that's just better for videoing, and so that you can edit the videos and color correct and grade it and things like that, which I'm not really into yet. The other thing which I think is really good is simultaneous movie recording on card 1 and card 2. At the moment it can only record any video you take to one card. Photos can record to both cards, so you have a backup on the second card, but at the moment movies or video only gets recorded to the one card that you pick. So this is great because it gives you that backup just in case. So once you've realised you've got the right firmware, make sure you have the right operating system. I'm using a Mac, so I'm going to download the Mac version. And we do want to allow, obviously. So that has now downloaded to my computer. It's going to take a few minutes to download. While that's happening, I am going to get the camera ready to show you what you now need to do on the actual camera itself. Okay, so there are two ways that you can do this. You could plug your camera direct into the computer and install it straight from that. But I find a much easier way of just saving it onto a memory card and putting the transferring the memory card back into the camera. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So I've suggested always format the memory card first. So I've pre-formatted this memory card, and I am going to just copy the file quickly that we just downloaded onto the memory card. So you just need to locate the file that you downloaded. Just double click on that and that will extract it, and you can see here now that we have an FIR file, and I have the formatted folder in my camera. So all I'm going to do is I am just going to drag the firmware onto there. So that is now on the memory card, and we are going to close that down and eject the memory card. So we now have the new firmware on this memory card, and it's just a case now of putting this memory card into your camera and copying that firmware onto your camera, which we are going to do now. So I'm going to turn this camera off because I'm going to record the screen of the camera as I'm doing it. So let's do that. Okay, so future Richard here. I found out when I did the update in a few minutes time that it took about 7 or 8 minutes. So make sure that your battery is fully charged and you're ready for it to take a while. Don't know why it took that long, don't know if it should take that long. That's how long it took for mine to update. So yeah, just a quick tip from the future. Make sure that your battery is fully charged. Let's get back to it. Okay, so welcome back to the screen of my R6. So this is my favourites menu. So I believe that the firmware update is under the yellow spanner tab, and when you get to there we just need to go across to, I think it's the last option, and we can see there that I am currently on version 1.2. So we're going to tap on that, and the firmware for the camera is the top one. Current firmware is 1.2, update firmware, okay. And that should now be updating or checking the memory card for a firmware update. So for some reason that didn't come up on the screen. I think it's because it must be doing an update, so it wouldn't do, I suppose. So this is basically what comes up next. It's found the right file, and we're going to tap on that, and we're going to update 1.2 to 1.4. I hope this is clear because I'm recording this on a GoPro. It is updating now. Hopefully it won't take too long. Okay, so there we are. The update is complete. And we can now see that we are on version 1.4. So there we go, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you wonder why I did that when there's loads of other tutorials out there, I am just learning something and sharing it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you found that useful. Subscribe to the channel for more sort of travel, photography related content, and we'll see you in the next video.